of Assyrians across North America, Europe, Middle East, and Australia have held rallies today. We all demanded the same thing. Everyone demanded action, and we will not stop until we have achieved safe haven for our people. I am an Assyrian. We are also known as Chaldean in Syria, the people of the land between two rivers. We are the cradle of civilization and the root of Christianity worldwide. I am from Nineveh Plains. Although I wasn't born there, it belongs to me and I to it. Every single one of the Ninevites are my brothers and sisters. So are the prosecuted Assyrians in Syria. We are one. I will never stop demanding protection for them. We demand a permanent solution in Iraq, and we demand a permanent solution in Syria. Iraq and Syria is currently being pillaged of its indigenous people, the Assyrians, at the hand of Islamic State terrorists, a group even too radical for Al-Qaeda. The Assyrian Christians have dealt with massacres, genocides, and a systematic ethno-religious cleansing for centuries. And enough is enough. The city of Mosul has been overtaken by terrorists who, in the name of Islam, are massacring people. Yes, yet as we witnessed earlier today from our two wonderful speakers, that is not Islam. For too long, the Assyrians have been second-class citizens in their own rightful land. For too long, we have suffered in our homeland. We can no longer sit idly waiting while the world powers turn a blind eye. Our girls are kidnapped and raped. Our boys are beheaded and crucified in front of ISIS cameras. We are begging you to protect us. We are asking you to stop us from being refugees scattered across the globe. We are not asking for any special rights or privileges. We are demanding our basic human rights. The right to freely speak our language. The right to freely practice our faith. The right to freely honor our customs and cultures. We are the Assyrians. We are not dead. We are still here, and we will not keep silent any longer. President Obama, on September 26, 2008, when you were a junior senator from Illinois, you asked Secretary Rice to, and I quote, provide responses to the following questions. What progress has been made over the last year in reducing the severe violations faced by these communities of religious freedom and other human rights? 2. What specific steps has the State Department taken to urge the Iraqi government to provide protection to Iraq's Christian and other non-Muslim religious minorities? Has the Iraqi government been responsive to requests for such protection? What is the U.S. government's assessment of Iraqi government efforts to protect religious minority communities? 3. What progress has the U.S. made over the last year in helping secure asylum for these Iraqis who have a well-founded fear of prosecution? I don't like that one. 4. What steps is the U.S. taking to ensure that Iraq's Christian and other non-Muslim religious minorities are properly represented in Iraq's governmental institutions? So I would like to ask you this, Mr. Obama. Can you provide those same answers to the questions you asked Secretary Rice? I would like you to tell the world why you have remained silent on issues that were so pressing nearly 6 years ago. Mr. President, the United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, called the barbaric treatment of the Assyrians in Iraq and Syria a crime against humanity. Why are you sitting idly by while my brothers and sisters are being raped and murdered? Mr. President, you recently said, and I quote, "We also remember that religious liberty is not just an American right, it is a universal human right to be protected here at home and across the globe. This freedom is an essential part of human dignity, and without it, our world cannot know lasting peace." Therefore, Mr. President, we ask, no, we demand action. We demand a safe haven under international protection in Nineveh Plain, the ancient home of the Assyrians. President Obama, President Putin, Chancellor Merkel, leaders of France, China, and UK, we are begging you to step in and save our people from extinction. Before I end my speech, I would like you to know that on behalf of the Demand for Action Committee, we will never stop informing you of the murders of each and every Assyrian. We will not stop contacting you until a permanent solution is reached. Mr. Ban Ki-moon, General Secretary of the United Nations, do not let Nineveh Plains become your Rwanda. As Honorable William Wilberforce once said, having heard all this, you may choose to look the other way, but you can never say again that you did not know. Nineveh Plains is ours. Dashted Nineveh Dianila. Dashted Nineveh Divanio. Haya Atur, long live Assyria.